The team fans get anyway.
Well, the thing is, we're talking about it. We're trying to work out: is it better to do it just as like the youths and then do something in the first team? But then I was like, the wee youths will fucking love maybe playing against one of yous.
Aye.
Get them integrated to be good.
If you do it, see if you just do it in 85 mode or in FIFA, then basically you're all going to be playing the same level anyway, like teams. So it's not like your players are going to be any different. So you should build it like it's the best FIFA player. Some wins will be fucking class at FIFA, and some will be obviously some of the first team will be really good. But yeah, this is live now, so we're didn't say anything bad that you don't want it.
Don't want to post it as well. I've been at twice today.
Oh, see this little fucking computer. Don't swear. Meant to be me, it's meant to do that. I don't know. My work computer keeps turning off. I'll try.
I was about to ask you a stupid question there, Ben, just saying who you weigh, but obviously it'll be BT because you work with.
No, with the missus and the rains up downstairs.
Brilliant. Right, I'll just do that. And I need to go on my phone and do on Twitter because somehow my computer doesn't let me do Twitter.
How many computers have you got in that room, Benji? That'll be a setup.
I've only got 2 computers, man. So I've got a work laptop and I've got my laptop. But I've got 2 screens, a microphone, another telly there, and I've got a music studio to my right as well. And I've got a camera and 2 speakers too. So
that's
quite the setup, aye. Hold on, let me just make sure this is live first before we. I'll start with the introductions just imminently. I'm sure I don't know who you are, so. And then we can get the questions going. Let's get. We're live. 12 people watching. Welcome along, everyone who is watching the live Q&A with Sam McCloskey and Ben Lewis. We'll be with you just a couple of minutes. We'll get started. Just waiting to let some more people join in before we get going. I'm sure you all know who Ben and Sam are. I'd imagine by now. If you don't, where have you been? Right. Let me just get the Twitter page up and then we'll be. All right. Okay. We have actually, boys, got a few questions already, which is rare. Normally, I've got to wait for the questions coming in, but we've got about 4 or 5 already up. So that's pretty cool. That people are already
fixed up. Yeah, anyway, something bad's got to happen.
I'm waiting on Simon and all that kind of thing starting to join in you. Ricky texts me asking what time we were on, so that's never a good thing.
Right. We'll need to get Ricky in at some point.
Nice.
I'm hopefully get a deal on at some point within the lockdown. If this is going to last for a few more weeks or months, then there'll be plenty of time for if they get their say, really.
We'll get Ricky on when George Bowie's playing. That's when you'll get him at his best.
Is that his favourite thing, is it? I might answer one of the questions I've got for later on, but we'll save that for then, right? All right, okay. Welcome along to the live Q&A, as I say, with Sam and Ben. 2 of our players, both, I believe, agreed to be back next season.
Right.
Yes.
So obviously, with lockdown, all that, it's impossible to get paper contracts signed, but I believe there's been agreements made with the gaffer, so that's good to hear. First and foremost, you both are going to be back for the first season in the West of Scotland Football League in the senior ranks. Right. We'll start with that as a topic. We'll go with you, Ben, first. What's your thoughts on the new league setup, and are you excited about it?
I'm just excited to get back playing football. To be honest, I'll be really honest. I don't know much about it all. I check the Twitter and like whatever I read on that, that's what I know. But I've seen people saying today something about they made a league. already,
So-
you know, they put
Well,
tiers and stuff. I don't know. I maybe read it wrong, but
yeah, so supposedly the SFA have said the only way that they will sign off on any sort of league is to have a Premiership as it stands just now. So the current West Region Premiership plus Bonneton will be the Tier 6 level of the new pyramid setup, and then the rest of the teams below Championship, League 1, League 2, plus the new teams will become I
The
think
rest of the tiers.
Tier 7, but in like a conference setup, so they'll decide what the leagues will look like, and then the winners of that will get the chance to get promoted the following season. So that's only just kind of came out today. So yeah, that's pretty fresh off the press. But yeah, obviously exciting. Sam, what's your thoughts just on the whole moving back to football as it is?
I'm the same as Benji, just looking forward to getting back playing and just get a bit of normality about life as well, because obviously we're used to training during the week as well, so it's just looking forward to getting back. But I'm looking forward to the new one. It's obviously new challenges, and hopefully we're only in it for a season with the same teams, and then we can hopefully get on again. But I most suppose just get back playing football again.
How has your lockdown been going? Have you been training hard in the lockdown, boys?
Very hard. If the gaffers listening, we're doing the 5k a day.
5k a day.
5k a day.
Benji, I've seen you out running. I've seen you out in Colwyn and running about, so I know you're pretty active.
I started a few weeks ago, and my target was to get below 20. I've done it once, and I can't believe how hard it is. Honestly, I can't believe it. And then I've seen guys getting 17 minutes and that, and I don't know. I'm trying so hard, and I'm nearly near it.
What's your thoughts on that? We had Simon on last 2 weeks ago, and he was digging a few of the boys out for being able to do under 20 minutes. I think Jordan Stewart potentially has done a bit of damage.
I think that's just a wee personal thing they've got there. I think that's quite close. I think Jordan's got the ability to do that.
Jordan's always been good. He's good at the running and the training.
Well, there we go.
It's hard to get that sub 20, man. That's a fair pace. He must be running downhill.
Well, I didn't even notice I'd done it. It was Big Bazza messages me about the Strava, and he said, "Are we sub 20, Benji?" And I goes, "No, 20:06." And they said, "No, give him a check." It was 19:58, and that was me up the stair naked running about.
Talking about runners, Baz is an offer runner. He loves his running, doesn't he? I follow him on the Strava, and he's always checking in for runs. He's always up and down. You see him up and down Wells Park Road quite a bit as well. Night and early.
10k in 40 minutes. I checked that yesterday.
I can only dream.
He's doing well.
I can only dream, as we were saying before we joined, I've only just started walking, never mind doing the running. I think the aspirations to get into the running at some point, but we'll start with the walking. I've been touring Colwyn and all sorts of places. I bump into random Buffs fans all the time that know me, and I don't have a clue who they are. So if you see me out running or walking and says hello to me, mention the Buffs, I'm sorry. I'm not sure who everyone is at the moment. But obviously, lockdown brings a lot of time in your hands. What have you been doing to kind of pass the time in lockdown?
I'll go first, Sammy. I think I've ran out of jobs today. I've done it in the first week, I think, and now I'm just waiting on the grass to grow all the time.
I've been the same. It's just my dogs don't even want to look at me anymore. You take them out that often, they're just pretending they're sleeping and all that kind of thing. So I've just been doing cycles, doing runs, out walking, but not a lot. There's not a lot you can do in it.
Practice
I've got the work for the veins in it, but that class is only a wee bit of time. But
not getting the golf swing practice, Sam. You're not being at the back door with the clubs.
I need to more practice just the swing in that golf, man. I just need to start again, I think.
I guess the other thing, have you been watching a lot of TV? Is that something you've been doing, Netflix and all that kind of stuff? Or?
Not really.
Money Heist on Netflix, not bad.
I was going to. My next question was, what have you been watching? What kind of stuff have you been watching?
Just usual films and that, if I can be bothered. But then I started Money Heist. That's not bad. Just usually play FIFA and that.
Of course, use a Xbox and PlayStation players like myself, and we're actually talking about having our own Buffs FIFA tournament. So I'm sure you boys will be involved in that. See who the best winning Rangers FIFA player is an entire.
There's a few boys fancy it. I look at them on the PlayStation, but so I've not been able to play most of them. But
Wee Carlo's the best by a mile. Wee Carlo battled me, man. I nearly rage quit it against him.
Big Marky's doing no bad than us, you know.
He's one of the guys, but he pure steals goals off you. It's like one of them minutes you're 0-0 for ages, then you'll go and steal 2 and it looks like a thumping. But
I beat Simon 5-1 and it messaged me saying I was lucky.
I've played Simon a few times. It's been close. He'll tell you it wasn't, but every game's been pretty close. So it's been like 1 goal in it pretty much every game, apart from one. I think he humped me 6-0. But apart from that, it's been a close. But he bought a PlayStation and disappeared on a PlayStation. So I've not had any Xbox players to play.
Simon's in our group now. Simon's all with us.
You boys know what?
Not so much, mate. We all started that pro clubs, didn't we?
Oh, all right.
And the gaffer, he was even the gaffer in that, man. He can't help himself. But
what's he like in FIFA?
Actually, he's decent. He's decent.
All right, so we've got a few questions already in. As I said before, we've got quite a few that have come in well ahead of schedule. We normally have to wait a few 10-15 minutes before we actually get questions in, but we'll start off. The first question is from Jim Johnson. He's asking, this is to both of you, if you feel your game's improved since moving from Abbey Park to Bus Park. I'll go with Benji first.
Do I think
your game, yeah. I guess as a team or as a player, you can take that either way if you like.
Start as a team. I think it was obviously a bit of the unknown with the team. Obviously, it was a lot of young boys coming in, and there's obviously a few kind of more experienced guys. But I think for the first season moving down there, I think we've done great, to be honest. Just a pity the way, obviously, the league sort of finished, but we'll probably come on to that later. But I as a team, I think we played good football. I think the league was kind of recognised in the league for playing good football. Maybe a few poor results against it's bigger teams that were losing against them, but I think we've done really well. I think we've done good.
Sam, anything to add?
No, I think, as Benji said, as a team, I think, obviously, I think we all love playing at Abbey Park, but going to the new park, it's a great playing surface for us all, and I think you've probably seen in the performances that we are playing probably better football as a team. And as Ben said, it's been a new team as well, but I feel that it doesn't look as if it's a new team, if that makes sense. It kind of we look all comfortable playing with each other, but it's kind of hard to say, but I would probably say we have improved.
How did you feel? Obviously, you mentioned there that it was a new team. What did you find it a bit of a surprise? How well as a team you performed this season because it was so new and so fresh?
You go, Tim.
Probably because when you see it, we did have quite a big turnover of players, if you know what I mean. We had quite a lot of new signings this year. Normally, it can take a good few months to gel, but I think because a lot of the boys now are kind of similar age, and we were all kind of in 20s and stuff, so similar interest. It's all a good group of boys as well. So I was personally a wee bit surprised, but obviously in a good way, at how quickly we've done.
See, just what you're saying there, Sam, see with the younger players, I think that's why when you're young, there's no fear. Like, you get into games and some of these boys probably don't even care they're playing against like soccer, like Paul, you know what I mean? Because maybe they've not done it before, and they're just thinking it's a game of football. I want to score goals. I want to win. So we went into some games probably with no fear, and I think there wasn't much pressure on us moving grounds and stuff, and a brand new team, young boys. So I think that helped us.
Mm-hmm. Right, next question is from Peter Megan. He's got 4 questions here.
That's mad, there.
Is it right? Okay, there we go. So he's actually got 4 questions. So I'll do it. They're small questions, but I'll do it question after question. The first thing he's asking is, what's the best game you've played in? We'll start with you then, Sam. What was the best game you've played in?
I think the best game that we've played in with the Buffs would have been when we beat Talbot in New Year, that was an enjoyable one. That's when we went top of the league. Was that 2 years ago? I enjoyed that game. I think we only won 1-0. I think that game we had a good few injuries, but I just enjoyed it because of the fact that you're up at Talbot and you beat them in their own patch kind of thing. That's probably my one that sticks out.
What were you, Ben?
Probably the game away at Celtic Hearts in the Scottish Cup. I think that's probably a lot of Buffs fans one of their favourites. I think there was no hope for the Buffs going up there, and to be fair to the gaffer, he'll be loving this, but he set a game plan out, and we played a friendly I think it was a Monday before it, and we set up the way we were going to set up the game, and it worked to a T. So we kind of scraped it in the end. It was 2-1, but that was an enjoyable game.
Right, the next part of the question is, what's the best goal you've scored? So again, we'll start with you, Sam. The best goal you've scored.
Oh, there's no many of them, aren't there?
FIFA doesn't count.
I was actually, my dad, he asked me this question yesterday, and I'm surprised that he threw it in. Favourite goal?
Have your answer today?
I know. Probably my first goal, first round Raffle, because it's kind of just a good memory for me, because obviously my first senior goal and my first start for them as well. It's just, I'd probably say that one's my favourite one.
What about you, Ben? Your best goal you've scored?
I think it was, I don't know if it was Dalkeith maybe. It was a team in the Scottish Cup we played away, and it was the ball got fired in, just took a touch, and it was one of the hopeful ones. It just a flick out of me, and I turned round. It was the goalie, a lob goal, but I'm sure it was Dalkeith. It was in the Scottish Cup. That's what I remember. Big Gowser. He heated the ball that day. It came down with snow on it, and he had to gaff. I'm not kidding. It nearly came any see that.
Brilliant. Right, so we're going to go into some kind of quick fire kind of questions just about yourself. So just basically kind of quick answers. We'll start with you, Sam, first, and then we'll come back and we'll do Ben. Same questions for Ben. So we'll start with you, Sam. Yeah. Favourite player growing up?
Larson.
What did you want to be if it wasn't going to be a football player?
PE teacher.
What's your favourite takeaway?
Chinese.
How hot do you take your Nando's sauce?
Oh, I'm pure gay with that kind of thing. I'm mild. I'm like a medium kind of guy.
I don't take any sauce at Nando's, so don't worry. Favourite actor or actress?
Will Smith.
Biggest fear?
Spiders. Okay. I fucking hate them. I hate spiders.
Remember kids watching, don't swear.
Sorry.
Your dream car?
A Golf R32 has always been my dream car.
Adidas or Nike?
Adidas.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
And what's your favourite sport outside of football?
Golf.
Right.
No, that I play well, but aye.
Same questions to you, Ben. Favourite player growing up?
Steven Gerrard.
What do you want to be if it wasn't a football player?
A golfer.
Favourite takeaway?
5 takeaway 4.
Wait, that's very, very, very underrated and funny. Do you know the takeaways?
Chinese.
How hot's your Nando's sauce?
Never been to Nando's.
Never been to Nando's?
Never.
What do you mean, Siamese are taking to Nando's? Siamese before lockdown. Siamese always Nando's before lockdown. You need to take Siamese if you're watching. Get Benji to Nando's. He needs to find out about Nando's for himself. Favourite actor or actress?
Will Ferrell.
Biggest fear?
My missus.
Fair enough. She watching?
No, but I hope she is.
Dream car?
Oh, if I've got a bike, probably Ferrari or something. Ferrari.
Adidas or Nike?
Nike.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Nike,
Of course.
Messi.
And favourite sports outside of football?
Golf.
Okay.
That's because he's good at it, but that's why he's saying that.
Because I don't hit trees.
And you take 20 quid off me.
Oh, you're a bit of a hustler, Ben, ain't you? The golf thing,
No.
Ended up near enough getting a week's wage when we went playing golf a couple of weeks ago, man.
Aye, that was.
You mean a month ago before lockdown?
That was right before lockdown. Aye.
Just to be clear for MD who was watching before lockdown, Sam and Ben have not been playing golf after lockdown. Right, okay, so let's just have a wee chat about the season past. Let's go back to the game at Rutherglen, the game away where we won 5-4. I think for Bus fans, that's probably, for those who were there, that's probably one of the best games of the season. Just give us your thoughts on that game and kind of how it felt.
When you go, Benji?
That was some night. Obviously midweek, I think we'd played. I think it was either the Talbot or something before that.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was a midweek game between the Talbot and the Meadow. I think so. It was like
played Clydebank and the Talbot and the Rutherglen game.
So we were obviously going up there. We don't have a big squad, so we were already to the bare bones. So I remember I was carrying an injury, and I said to the gaffer before that I was kind of struggling, but I played anyway. And I just remember like being done. I think it was 4-1 at one point, and thankfully he took me off. And we Stevie Tan come on and gave us a bit of fresh legs, and there was a few other boys that come on as well. And it was some night. I watch it back sometimes on YouTube, and unbelievable how we won that. But I can't rage inside me scored that volley.
He's going to dine out in that forever, isn't he? Sam?
I think we won because I wasn't playing. I got dropped that game. So,
did you?
I think that's why we ended up doing all right. No, I just remember it was one of the ones that you're kind of, when I was watching it, you're like, surely this is a joke. Was it 3-0 down we went, and then for that game it could have been anything to them. They were all over us at one stage, and then once we got a goal, we kind of creeped back in, and then obviously Stevie Tan, I think it was Frizo came on and all with him, wasn't it? I can't remember. I think it was him or Big Brian Wilson came on, but anyway, the two of them came on and they completely changed the complexion of the game. And I don't like to give Simon too much limelight again on that volley because he's not stopped talking about it. But, it was some finish for the big man.
I decided not to go to that game. I had been in my office in Glasgow for the full day and said I'll just get a train home and just chill out for the night, and didn't bother going. I just remember the WhatsApp updates coming through, but like we're getting humped, and I was like, oh my god, this is horrendous. Can't believe it. And the next thing you know, we scored, and another goal came in, and it was like, oh, it's 4-3, and then it was like taking about 5 minutes to play or something like that, and then we've equalised, and I just couldn't believe these. I genuinely asked Colin Boyd at one time, I was like, are you like jokes here? Just to wind us up, but then that obviously Simon does his volley and gets a winner. And
the celebrations at the end in the video, it's brilliant.
Oh, that's brilliant, man.
It's brilliant.
Would you think that's probably your favourite game of the season? Or do you have a game that of last season that you probably stick out a bit more?
That was a good result. It was early on in the season, and obviously you didn't really know if that was going to kick his own the way it did and stuff. But if looking back at it, you probably would say it was a massive result for us because it did it. I think we went unbeaten for a good while.
You may have a different one, Sam, if you didn't play. Did you?
It was that one, and I like the two Meda games that we played.
Aye, they're mine.
I thought we played. I know not only because it's Meda, but I thought we played really well in the games and all as well.
Aye. The game one.
Isn't it? It always helps when it's against the Meda too.
All right, okay. So, where are we at? See if there are more questions first and foremost. Just a reminder to folks who are watching, we're going to draw the hidden team around about 8 o'clock tonight, live on the stream. So, if you've paid your £6 and you're in the hidden team, then you've got a chance to win £300. Half the prize fund will go towards the pitch maintenance. So, obviously, the pitch towards the end of the last season was getting a bit hard work and needing a bit of extra effort done. So that money will be used towards getting the pitch in better condition for the lads to play on when football does restart. We're going to do another hidden team at some point in the next couple of weeks, so watch out for that on the social media. I'm trying to think of anything else we can update people on. Bus Foundation, we've got just about 40 people now, so a great response to that as well. So absolutely delighted to to see that. Great to have the money coming in the club just now. Obviously, it's difficult for everyone, and we understand that. But if you do want to join, just check out the social media. There's plenty of posts about it, and we can get you signed up. No problem at all. All right, okay. We'll come back to some more news after that. But another question for both of you. This one's from William Johnston. He is asking, do you regret not winning the Junior Cup in your time at the Buffs, especially now because we'll no longer be playing in the Scottish Junior Cup going forward? Start with you, Ben.
Somebody missed a penalty one time at Bees. That's a sickener. That'll live with me for the rest of my days. But see, it's one of the ones. It was 1-0 at the time. Fast scored, made a 1 each. Maybe a totally different game, but we ended up going on to lose 3-0, so it didn't look as bad. But I've got big regrets for that. But still been a great time.
We've actually been quite close quite a few times in the last 4 or 5 years, even since I've been here.
Aye.
The semis, for the quarter semis. It's always got. It will always be a regret, but you've just got to deal with it. Then it's a cup game after all. You never know what's going to happen.
Obviously, it's hindsight, but knew that obviously that season was the last junior one, and the way obviously we went out of that away to Bridge of Dawn wasn't exactly ideal, but it's one of the things. Just need to try and win.
Well, that's it. You can look forward now. There's obviously you've got the challenge, South Challenge Cup to look forward to. That's going to probably bring back some of these matches that we probably missed the last couple of years in the Junior Cup. Your Kelties and your Bonnie Riggs and all that kind of stuff that you've not really had the chance to play because they don't play in the Junior Cup. So you'll have that. That'll build up new kind of bring back these rivalries that you've had before with some of these teams, and it'll feel like probably I would think the Scottish Junior Cup as such. Obviously, you're not going to have your teams like Bridge of Dawn and Banks of D and all these teams you've played before in the Scottish Cup, but certainly that's going to be an interesting competition. I'm sure the South Challenge Cup, so we can look forward to that, and hopefully maybe we'll be the first West team to win that. Perhaps, who knows? That would be a good claim to fame. The first West team to ever win the South Challenge Cup would definitely be a good story.
Right.
Let's see. I got a question from Lee Crichton. He's asking, he's saying firstly, hope you're both doing well during the time with no football. His question is, how do you feel about the way that Talbot have been handed the league? And do you think the Buffs can kick on and be as good as next season based on your performances this year? I guess I'll probably jump in on I'll copy out on the Talbot one. I think now as a club we want to just look forward and forget about that, and that's the kind of end of that whole scenario. It's not ideal. The boys had a great season on the park, but let's forget about it. Let's move on to the new league and just hope for having football back. So the second part of the question was, do you feel you can kick on from your performances this season in the new league?
Definitely. I mean, I think all the boys that were there from that season there, we've all been offered new contracts. So I mean, if we can keep all the boys there and maybe add a couple of bodies just to strengthen the full squad, I think definitely we'll be up there at the right end of the table next year, hopefully. But I think if they've seen the way we were playing football last season, we were a good team to watch, and obviously sometimes we weren't getting the results we wanted, but I think we're definitely heading in the right direction.
So I'm just trying to get that question to load up, but my computer's slowing down ever slightly. Okay, we've got a question for you, Ben. This one's for Stuart McEwen, and he's saying Ben's probably had his best season in a few years. What do you think you put that down to? The fact this is what the fans think is your best season.
I think I don't worry as much as what I maybe used to. I used to take a lot of pressure on to being a local boy, and I think I spoke to the gaffer about that maybe a few seasons ago, and he decided it would be best if I gave somebody else the captaincy, and ever since then, I've relaxed me and I just enjoyed it more. And I've been playing up front there that season for most of the games, and I was scoring goals. So obviously, if you're scoring goals and winning games, you're enjoying football, and just relaxing. And obviously, a fresh move to a new ground, and I played there I played boys club there for ever since I was 5 to when I left at the age of 16. So I maybe just feel comfortable in that sort of environment. No.
Do you feel like playing out of fun alongside Carlo has helped as well?
Aye. I'll obviously talk about him later, but he's a genius, that wee guy. Aye, playing with guys like that, that's what you want to do. You want to play with the best players, and yeah, but we're on the same wavelength. We play well together, so we like to play the same sort of football. So when you're 5 yards away from a guy like that, he's got to create goals for you. He'll probably tell you so. He gets a lot of assists. Never mind his absolute world of free kicks, but he sets a lot of goals up, the wee man. So aye, it's great playing with guys like that.
He must be gutted. He couldn't break the record for free kicks in a single season. I was speaking to him.
He's doing the sports club now. I've seen him.
Just trying him out, just keeping his foot ticking over. Right, next question. This one's for Sam. This one's from Kelsey Kelly. I'm sure we all. She's asking. Ask Sam how it feels to be the second best defender in the Buff.
Oh, I knew it was coming.
For anyone who doesn't know, that's Mrs. Syme.
Tommy is a great defender. I'd probably say his third best behind him and Jambo. Then it'd be me, then Simey. In fact, Gowser would be above me as well. So Simey's right up there. But you should just ask how Simey must feel being in that household, being the second best football player as well. So we
asked him about that, and apparently Kelsey's better at two-touch than Simey.
I wouldn't be hard, but his first touch is at last in the cook table. And excuse me.
Next question is for Ben. This one's from Lisa Ayers, and she's asking, can Samantha get a dog?
Got a dog?
It looks like another one, perhaps, yeah.
Oh, no, I don't get to say it anyway. At least I knows that.
That's great. It seems like a recurring theme when Simon was on a couple of weeks back. He was talking about want a dog, and I think by that night time he had the dog in the house. It was like I genuinely thought he was never going to get one. He was like, literally, he sent me a photo about 3 years later, and he's like, "There's a dog in the house."
Did he tell you what the dog was called?
No.
Rubble.
It's a wee belter. I've seen him. He's class.
Let's see.
Nice class.
We go into some. Let's find out more about the dressing room. Let's do that. Yeah. Right. We'll wait for some more questions coming. If you've got a question, drop it in the Facebook comments or on the YouTube channel comments as well. I will definitely get another half hour or so here with the lads to chat away, so we can do plenty of questions. But let's find out a bit about the dressing room, right? So we're going to ask you some questions, just random questions about your teammates, and we'll get you to answer them at the same time, almost. Well, Sam, you go first, and then Ben straight after once Sam's answered. So thinking on the spot, again, quick fire questions, just think of your teammates or your coaches or things like that. So here we go. So the worst dressed?
Gowser.
And sink. Brilliant. Who's the best trainer?
Benji.
Me.
The funniest?
Ricky Hanvey.
Aye, Bifter.
Bifter, is that his nickname?
Oh,
But where does that come from? Can we talk about? Is it PG or is it PG friendly?
No, he used to play with Whitlets, and we were playing at the Bus Park, and Ricky biffed the gaffer. So we called him the Bifter.
That's quality. I like that. Brilliant. All right, who's the worst trainer?
Simey.
Simey just loves him one.
Aye.
If he's in the zone,
we'll go into that. We'll get onto that.
To be fair, when Simey's in the zone for the wee games, he's good, isn't he?
I'm going to say worst trainer, Adam Strain.
Fair enough.
Runs out the goals, thinks he's very easy.
Sweeper keeper. Who's the moaniest?
Yep, there you go.
You just answered that one.
Interesting. Simon said it was Alex McWaters.
Same at training.
Oh,
Tommy
they blame each other. They'll just blame each other.
Ah, right, okay. Fair enough. The best player with the ball at his feet.
Carlo.
Monte.
The toughest player. That must be Ricky, is it?
Aye,
Ricky or Tommy.
Oh, Gaz is an absolute animal.
Who? Sorry?
Gaz Fleming.
Guys.
Gaz will roll the ball 3 yards in front of him so he can go and smash you.
Brilliant. Worst taste in music?
To be fair, it's only ever Alex or I think the Gaffer maybe tunes in a wee bit.
Some of the Gaffer's tunes can be debatable, to be fair, but
Gaffer's got a good Tommy. You get the Gaffer on here to sing Tommy.
Who is it that picks is it the Jungle Book song you play sometimes after the match? Is it one of the
I'll be Alex, he'll be on his playlist.
I'm sure I'm sure I've heard that a few times. It's like the Jungle Book or something. Like it's like a theme tune or something to like Jungle Book. And you're like, what is that doing in that direction? Like, right, the most skillful,
Carlo.
the smartest.
Oof.
There's been a few of these weeks, see the wee puzzle challenge things that's been going about. Like, how many.
Big Marky's been up there, hasn't he?
Aye, David Marky's switched on with that.
The two goalies.
So Adam and David Markey.
I think Big Baz is smart, isn't he?
Aye, Big Baz, he's different level, isn't he?
Big Baz knows what he's doing.
All right. On the flip side, who's the dumbest or the thickest?
Tommy Maitland.
Tommy and Jambo, the Urban bus.
Urban bus.
I need to travel with them now. It is great, to be fair, but missing a few brain cells, including myself.
And we mentioned golf already so far. Who's the best golfer?
Benji.
I would say Stuart Wilson. The first time I played with the Gaffer was good, but Stuart Wilson is just consistent.
The Stuart Wilson's drive is so good. The wee mini driver.
Aye.
I heard Sam, you played like a woman. That's what I was told.
I probably wouldn't even be as nice as that to myself, but I let myself down that day. I took all the boys out.
Davey was saying you were quite slow and quite straight. You try to keep it straight, but you weren't hitting it very long. That's what I was told.
What was it the gaffer said to me? I was standing too close to the ball or something.
Getting golfing tips for the car.
Stephen, we played that day. Stephen Davey Syme hit that first drive. I was going to go back to the motor. It hit about,
honestly, it hit thing about 20 yards off the green.
Aye. And I was on no chance. But it turned out it was hitting trees and all.
Right, that's those questions done. So that we're going to talk a bit more about people you've played against and stuff like that. So the first question I'm going to ask about is if you could pick any player from the league. So we'll use just any junior league within the west region to put in your team. Who would you pick from your opposition?
You go, Sam.
One of the Wilson brothers for Talbot, probably. Probably one of the two.
Benji?
I think the boy Liam Cardiff. I think he's a different level. Definitely can tell he's played upstairs. I think he's frightening.
All right, okay. Talking about your own careers, who would you say was your toughest opponent really that you've played against? Who gave you like an absolute horrid time when you're playing against them?
I'll go back a few years. See, before Tommy Maitland signed with the Buffs, we played Girvan away, and Tommy Maitland was horrible. You couldn't get away from him. He tracked every single move you done. But I'd probably say Tommy before he signed with the Buffs.
That's fair. Sam?
When I played against Celtic, it was Lustig and Commons. I have to say Commons is fat and slow, but dreading Lamar, then I couldn't keep up with him for the hour that I was playing against him. But
you better have steel toe caps on there for that big name you just wrapped there.
Wait till you see his wall. Show us the wall. Come on, show us your wall.
I'm saying Tommy Maitland, you'll get Chris Commons.
the Lustig jersey on the wall and everything. All right, okay. Let's see what we can. I think we've got a few more questions just popped up. I'm just going to double check. Good pal of yours just commented, Benji.
Oh Christ, what? Who?
Cashy.
No!
It's popped up. He's saying, "Is
Do you want me to read
Benji?"
the question? I haven't seen it.
He says, "Is Benji still chewing tobacco?" And he says, #Snoozegate.
Oh,
That's some sort of in joke or something.
Aye, that's a wee personal one. So I don't know if you ever heard that stuff, snooze.
No.
Oh, was that the player of the year?
Aye. There's a thing. Benji, you heard it?
No.
It's like a wee pouch of tobacco. Do you ken like the wee snapper things you used to hit off the ground and they burst?
Yeah.
It's like a wee hanging a pouch like that. It's just tobacco. And obviously I don't smoke. So it was a player of the year do. And I put one of these in my mouth. And it's supposed to just give you a rush, but I don't think it's supposed to drink with them. And I was there. And I put it in and I've got photos on my phone. I'm sitting there, my head to my hands, I'm sweating. And I had to go outside. I lay down, I fell asleep outside the Barnes Bowling Club and I lost my phone.
Fair enough. That sounds like a story for another day for sure. Let's see. Any more comments or questions? There doesn't appear to be any at the moment. Let's see. Get your questions in, folks, if you want to have a chat. I've got a question for me, believe it or not. I never get questions in these things. I'm usually the guy that's just that's seen to be hosting. William Johnson asking if I'm going to be hosting another quiz. Now, last week instead of the Q&A, we did a live quiz on an app called Kahoot. And only 8 people turned up. So to answer your question,
Benji, I was watching, but I didn't know I had to have a device and then another one to answer on. I just couldn't get bothered.
I thought I was pretty clear about that in the build-up, and I thought that would be all right. But I think maybe we'll wait and see on that front. I think we'll maybe do one maybe in a few weeks. We'll do a few more Q&As over the next couple of weeks with some of the other boys. If there's any particular player you want to hear from, drop us a comment and tell us who you want to hear from. Who do you think would have good chat? And we'll get some stories out of them. I mean, obviously, everybody's got a story to tell about somebody else in the team, so it's always a good laugh. But if you've got any particular person you want to hear from, drop us a comment and we'll be sure to have a chat and see if they'll be up for getting involved. I spoke to a couple of them before this and I don't think they're so keen, but thankfully Ben and Sam have been right up for it tonight. So
who's not to that, Benji? It's probably Beans.
I'm not going to say on air because I don't want to land in it. I like to keep it. I like to keep it all friendly. That's it. Keep it all friendly. They didn't say never. They just were like, no yet. Can I they probably want to wait and see a few happen first before we they get on. Maybe wait till they get baited out again. They've already been mentioned a couple of times tonight, so they might feel like they're getting baited out and they want to set the record straight. That might be the case. Let's see.
I nominate Tommy. I want Tommy on.
Or get Tommy and Jambo. Should get them as a duo on
together.
I get them in this one.
So we've got another question. It came from the account of Kelsey Kelly again, but it's already caveated with saying Davey here. So can you explain why I'm your idol? For both of you, that is. It's apparently Simon's your idol, and he wants you to explain. So, what is it about Simon you love so much?
Smashing big boy, I love him to bits, and the best milk deliverer in Ayrshire.
Aye, always gets the boys happy. Milk, orange juice, what else? Apple juice, everything.
I get that delivery as well. It's class. I must admit, it's top drawer. I plug for the milk for sure. That orange juice is tremendous. Couldn't believe I was thinking until I tried that stuff. Have that my porridge in the morning, nice and healthy breakfast. Orange glass in one hand, bowl of porridge in the other, nice and healthy.
Ready for a walk, that's it.
Let's see. Get any more questions? Someone just get in touch to say they won the quiz last week, so I need to sort of a prize now. I thought they'd forgotten, but they're just
I know
getting
who won
touched.
that.
Aye, yeah, you do, aye. So I'll sort you out with your prize after this. Obviously, I'm kind of busy now, but we'll sort it out. We'll get it sorted for sure. And if we do another quiz, like was asked, we'll give you plenty of notice and give you plenty of instructions so that they can get the app sorted out well in advance. But as I said before, we're going to actually have a FIFA tournament with the kind of players in the youth pathway, plus the senior boys as well. So we're going to, for anybody who's in one of the youth teams at Quinn Rangers or Quinn Sports Club, your coach will be in touch probably next day or so to basically let you know about the FIFA tournament we're going to run. It's your chance to play against the likes of Ben or Sam, perhaps in the FIFA tournament, and we'll find out who the ultimate FIFA champion of Quinn Rangers is. And you'll get a trophy and everything saying the ultimate champion. You know, it'll be a proper bragging right stuff if you win that. But because we were talking about it, we weren't sure whether we should do it kind of the young boys and the other boys all together. But I think putting it all together and giving them a kind of chance to play each other, because some of these young boys will be really good at the FIFA, and there'll be some older boys who'll be garbage in it, like me, for example. That's why I'm running the tournament, because I'm crap at FIFA. I mean, FIFA, see the FIFA Street Mode you get in the new one, Vola. I'm class at that. I'm Division 1. I mean, I'm top 1% in that, but 11 aside FIFA, forget it. I'm no hot in that at all. I mean, my friends,
the young boys, they'll be hunters of them playing FIFA.
They'll be, especially if they've been off to school, they'll be grinding it hard. They'll be putting about 6 hours a day training in FIFA. I don't mind running about the streets.
They boys still have FIFA 21. It's not out yet.
I got it yesterday. I wish. Let's see. Oh, we've got a few more comments coming in. Okay, so this one's from Baz himself. He's asking, can you confirm how many players played a football team and traditionally what number the subs start? Asking for a friend. Is that another loaded question?
That's fun.
What's the story there?
Playing at home against, I can't even remember who it was, and the gaffer reads out the numbers, and I think Boylan was number 11.
Boylan was 11.
Boylan was 11, and the gaffer started saying instructions, saying, Brian, you go here, and Brian said to the gaffer, I'm number 11, I'm not starting. And he was like, you talking about, Brian? So that's the story behind that for Big Baz there.
Brilliant. Oh, well, there you go, Brian. If you're watching, come and get your right reply on that one. That's excellent. Let's see. Name of questions at the moment. Let's see if we can come up with some on the spot. I've run out of stuff that I've planned to say.
I had a 1 to 11 wrote down, Ben Jaff, what you got to ask.
Oh, did you? Right. Aye. Did you, Sam? No, I never asked it. Right. Let's do that then, right? Let's go through that for the next 10 minutes. Right, we'll do number one. We'll start with both your goalies and then we'll go left back, right back.
Right. I'll go.
So start with your goalie first.
My goalkeeper is Adam Strain. I wrote experienced pro, good skill for a goalie, and he loves a bargain.
Okay,
can get a deal with it.
Ben, sure enough he can read there. Did you see that? Sure enough he can read in his bit of paper on his phone. Sam, who's your goalie?
Mine's my old Da Smada as well.
Old Da.
He's good. He's good with his feet for being an old guy, I know, to be fair.
Old guy.
So, no.
Flag him for coming out all the time, but he's pretty decent.
What will be your left back then, Ben?
Oh, this is sorry, Sam. Sam McCloskey, because he gets me on the golf cheap.
He gets you on what?
Gets me on the golf course cheap.
Fair enough. Sam, you put yourself in there?
No. Who'd I put? Put wee Gowser in left back. I'll go with wee Gowser.
It was between you and him for me, and he was decent.
Right, you're right back then. Ben.
You go. Oh, mate. Right. Okay. Joe Coleman. He was just Joe was one of the guys you want in your team. Just an angry young man. But he's a very good football player, but he's just always angry. But he was a good player.
Sam.
Played our boy Scott Robertson at Stranraer, big Robbo. He played with Queen of the South and all that kind of thing in Clyde. And he was different class. He played centre mid as well, but big strong runner, good with the ball at his feet for a big guy as well. So big Robbo.
Right, okay, let's go on your first centre back, Ben.
First centre half, I'll go Craig Pettigrew. Big man was just didn't go a second gear. Left foot, right foot, loved a chop, and he was different class. He's now at Glenafton, but he loved a Saturday night watch Saturday night with him and his big dog and the kind of tenants.
Big tenants.
Sam, who's your first centre back?
I would have went Big Petty as well. To be fair, that was my go-to. I didn't think Benji was going to slip him in there. So I'll switch up then. I'll go Stephen Bell. Big Belly, plays with United now. But he was my captain at Stranraer for 3 years. So
right, second centre back, Ben.
Second centre half would be Neil Shearer. But a name familiar with some of the older guys in the juniors, so ken him. He was just an absolute man mountain. Like, he was a fireman. He was massive, but like could shift. He was some player, and I think he could head the ball for Manchester Durai, and I don't stay near Durai. Big Neil Shearer was some player. Good captain as well.
Sam, your second centre half.
Second centre half will be Marcus Fraser. I played with Celtic. He's Ross County captain now.
Oh yeah.
He plays full back with Ross County, but he was at centre half and I played with him. So I'll go with Big Marcus.
Right, we'll start with the midfield. We'll go with you this time, Sam. You can go first in the midfield. Who's your right mid?
Right mid would be Willie Gibson that I played with. I know Gowser doesn't like him, but he was a bit like Carlo. His free kicks were different class when I played them, and his base foot, you didn't care if he was going to chop you or just literally run by you if you weren't there. So I'd put Big Gibble. So
was that a funny story? I started playing Football Manager, right, and you get the buffs in Football Manager if you download a special database. Moza plays his database. If you check him out on Twitter, you can actually play as the buffs from pretty much. I think the league we're going to go into now, basically. I signed Willie Gibson last night for the buffs. 35. He signed for the buff. I was obviously a big Kelly fan, so Willie Gibson at Kelly, I remember him well. So he's playing centre mid for my buffs team though. He's in the centre mid alongside Gaz and the centre mid pairing, rather than playing the wing. So I don't know if Football Manager's down there, but you get in the position. I also signed Mark Stewart. Remember him? Played for Kilmarnock and Ross County. So that's my two signings for my buffs team. I'm gonna get into Premiership. That's the plan in Football Manager while lockdown's on. But back to your team, Benji. Who's your right mid?
Go with Dean Agnew. Tricky wee winger. On his day, the wee man's can't get near him. Just one of the old school. We could touch it round you and just get to the byline easy. But he's a good first spell with the buffs, but don't know about his second one so far.
Fair enough. Right, let's go to your left wing, Sam.
Left wing, I'm going to put Carlo as my left winger. I know
okay.
I'm going to stick Carlo left wing.
Okay.
He'll not be
He is not. Why left wing?
I can just hear him shouting me now that he's literally not doing any running when he goes down.
Right, let's go into the bench. So your left wing first.
I've put Brian Boylan left wing because some of the games Boylan played left wing for us, he was absolutely unreal. Like, just up and down that left wing and scored some absolute worldies for his bad fit. Well, it was supposed to be his bad fit. He scored a goal at Largs. It dropped through his shoulder. Sam, do you play in that game?
What one?
Away to Largs, it dropped through the shoulder and he was like on the sideline and he hit this thing in the tap bin.
that'd have been, 3 years ago?
Aye, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, mate, aye.
I think that may have been my first year, actually, I was there.
Aye, what a goal that was.
All right, on to your centre mid pairing. Who's in your centre mid pairing, Sam?
Ben Lewis and Gaz Fleming.
There you go.
There we go. Right.
I was going to turn that off there, Sam.
Nah, they two, definitely.
Ben,
Composing the ball.
what about you, Ben? Who's your centre mid pairing?
I had a wee bit of a debate with this. I had a few people in there, but I finished up with Gaz Fleming, best forklift driver in Scotland, and Liam McGuinness, an absolute Rolls Royce. Just cigared it. Every single game, didn't like flustered at all, and he's about 50, I think, into us. I'm sure he is 70, I think.
Still fittest guy weekend and all.
Still running 5Ks.
Runs for days, man.
Right, move on to your forwards. Are you going for 2 forwards, Sam? Are you going for like an extra midfielder or a forward? What do you think?
Benji, you go first. I'll decide if I want to go at number 10 or not.
All right. Well, up front, I've got Cashy.
Oh, you see the comments will be buzzing.
My old pal will be buzzing. He's just an absolute legend, isn't he, about the place? Scored, I think, we got a cake for his 100th goal, but I think he was on like 120 goals by the time he finished up. But I just wish he hit that penalty beef instead of me, because I could slaughter him for that.
And your other striker?
My other striker would be wee Carlo. Just honestly, I'm just buzzing I played there, this wee guy, because the magician. See at training that he does some things in training you just can't believe, and then obviously the fans will see it in the games. The free kicks he hits. I mean, that one against Kilburnie, I think he's about 40 yards out.
Yeah.
And I'm saying to myself, you can't hit this. And then and off the bar, about 40 yards out. I bet he loves the vending machine before the football. That's a wee story. He walks in with a packet of crisps and a cookie. It's a ritual. If he doesn't come in with it, then there's something wrong with Carlo.
Does Gaz not quite like a vending machine as well?
Oh, Gaz on night shift now.
He likes the vending machine at his work at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I remember one of the first times I'd been down. Obviously, I've only been around the club for a bit since this season. I remember I was sitting one time before I think it was before training, and Gaz has went to the vending, can of Coke in his hand, full sugar can of Coke. And I was like, really? Sounds like I'm on a night shift or something like that. I was like,
I see it all the time. The football, Gaz gets a quid out of his pocket and shouts a kit man.
We Brian used to leave one, didn't he? At Abbey Park, to get a brewer full.
but yeah, sugar rush or something.
Aye.
A wee mention for the kit man. Brian's some man.
Aye. Brian's different class, man.
Some of the guys will know see what he does, man, but it's unbelievable.
Let you boys get treated like kings.
I've got a new pair of boots in the lockdown, so you'll be happy about that. That's me got about 6 pair of boots in there now.
What colour are they?
They're blue, so they'll go with the strip for next year.
No pink like Simon's.
He's wearing them in now, Benji. Tell him to get his feet up. He's been running about the house and bits.
You hear me cutting in there in the labyrinth shortly.
You blame the dog, saying that's the dog running about.
Right, Sam, let's move on to your last pair.
2 strikers.
Yep.
I'll go with, I played a boy Jamie Longler, Jammer. He's at Kilburnie now.
Oh yeah.
I'd put him in, and I'd put Big Boylan up top, to be honest. He's one of the guys, he's underrated, I think. He don't be wrong, like, if you give him time to think, he's rotten. Like, he can't do it. Like, he would admit it himself, but see, on instinct, like, Brian made me look so good sometimes when I was hitting a 60-yard ball. It looked as if it was going for a goal kick, and he would end up getting there, and his finishing was good for the big guy, to be fair to him. He was a really good finisher.
Aye.
And he was, honest to God, Benji, what was he like running? He didn't used to do any like training for pre-season. He would turn up and do the 4-minute runs in 3 minutes and all that.
Just a naturally fit guy. I think if he posted a 5K time, I think he'd do well.
Aye, he would definitely. He'd be like doing it Scott McTominay's time.
There we go. Brian, if you're watching, let's see your 5K. see if you're doing it under 20. Right, that's your team. That's a good a quite Buffs focus in it, because you boys have been around the club for quite a number of years, so it's quite good to see a kind of a Buffs core running through that team of yours. Ben, I've got a question for you, and this one's from Andrew Murdoch, and he is asking, what's your biggest achievement in sports or esports? Is it captaining the Buffs or winning a Warzone in Call of Duty?
I probably won in Warzone. Played it for about 2 weeks straight and couldn't get a win, and we got a win one night.
Just one win, is that right?
Oh, Big Andy's had a few wins. I've only had one now.
See, I deleted Call of Duty and then put it back on a few weeks ago because I was fed up with it and was bored of it.
Oh, you should ask my missus, man. I've been on Call of Duty for hours and hours and hours, man. I love it.
See, I'm different. I play Rainbow Six Siege. If you've ever played that, it's like
a lot of people playing that.
It's quite a yeah. So it's like a 5-man team, and it's basically playing Search and Destroy in Call of Duty, but you play it kind of more. It's more kind of detailed than your normal Call of Duty Search and Destroy. It's class. It's my favourite game, for sure. But I've been playing Call of Duty sometimes, and I play a bit of FIFA and stuff like that. But Ben, do you want to get a game of FIFA soon? See who's.
What, your Xbox?
Yeah, Xbox me. Aye. We'll get.
I'll send you my thing on Facebook.
We'll get added and we'll get games going, because I'm always up for a challenge. Got another question just come in there from Jim Johnston. He's asking, are you both superstitious?
I'm no.
No, I wouldn't say superstitious. I've just get your habits, don't you, before a game that you would normally do. But no superstitious.
All right, excellent. Let's see if we get any more questions before we wrap it up, because that's just about the hour, so we can probably let you boys disappear. Right, here we go. Baz has come back.
Disappear like
that? Baz has come back on a question. He's asking, tell us the most bizarre thing to happen in a team talk. And he's put comments, Sambo Deliveroo.
Well, my dad had a parcel for it was today with his work, and the gaffer was halfway through his team talk. It was a big game. I'm sure it was a Scottish Cup game or something. And I think my dad got called away, and he's ended up walked in. I think he's gave it to somebody just randomly halfway through the team talk, and he's like, "Oh, this is for Sam. Can you deliver this to so and so's address?" And I'm like, "Aye, cheers, daft. Half an hour before a Scottish Cup kick-off, and you gave me a box full of ties. That was good, but." Aye.
Brilliant. There we go. Let's see. I'm just making sure we've not got any more comments. And let's see. I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it from us in terms of questions for the gents. So we'll let you boys go. Thanks for spending the last hour with us. I hope you've enjoyed regaling some of your tales and slagging off your teammates. As I said before, if you want to hear from anyone else in the team, drop us a comment of who you want to hear next on the Q&A. Anyone who comments, and we'll make sure to try and get that person involved. We're going to draw the hidden team prize. I'm just looking to find the list of the people who have entered. I don't have it to hand. This is great TV, isn't it? Talk amongst yourself, boys. I'm just making sure I've got the list. Hold on, I do not have the list to hand, which is not ideal. Hold on, so we'll get the list. I'll get ready to get the draw. I'll let Sam and Ben go. You can go back to your FIFA and your Call of Duty, boys.
Right.
We'll catch you soon. Cheers. See you
Cheers,
later.
See you later, mate.
Right, so a few things before we disappear and get this drawn. Obviously, Buff Foundation, just a quick update on that. So they've really hit 40 subscriptions now, so that's great to see. We really appreciate your subscriptions. We understand as well. Obviously, it's quite an important, difficult time for everyone. So if you can't subscribe, that's not a problem. It'll be open all year round. And we'll be sure to have that open if you do want to join in at a later date. That's not an issue at all. All right, okay. So we're going to draw the numbers. So the hidden team board has got 100 numbers within the hidden team. The price, it was at £6 entry per person, and we'll draw it now. I'm just going to get the screen on to actually make sure we can draw it. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Yep, here we go. I'll share my screen. So I'll make sure it's on the screen live for everyone to see first, and then I'll hit the I will hit OK, and we'll get the winning person. I'm going to get someone to give me the answer. Right. Okay, so I'm just waiting for it to appear, so I know it's on the screen over here, so I can see that everyone's seeing what I'm seeing. There we go. All right. Okay, so we'll draw the numbers from it's 1 to 100. So each team has a number entry against their name. As you say, it was £6 entry. Basically, what we've done is on a Saturday we'll do a hidden team. We made a £6 like you would as your match day fee. Half the pot goes to the club for a specific purpose. So this week the purpose is to put towards pitch maintenance. Obviously, it's important to keep the pitch well maintained through lockdown best we can. So any money that's raised via the hidden team this week will go towards the pitch maintenance for over the kind of close season, if you like. So next time we might do, for example, money towards the youth teams, or perhaps towards the kind of the new reserve team. They're going to need things like strips and all that kind of stuff. So we'll do that. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to cancel that because that's just realised that was on the screen. Okay, so here we go, and here is the numbers, and we will hit go now, and here we go. The winning number was number 41. So I've just got someone to let me know who the winner is on number 41. And we'll tell you the name and the club who was selected. Just waiting patiently for it to come through. Brilliant. The winning team was Kelly, and the person that had Kilmarnock happened to be myself. So, I mean, that's incredible. I'm just going to verify that that happened there. So that's Jack has commented. So what I actually said was, yeah, I didn't expect to win that at all, to be honest. So I paid my money like everyone else. Andrea can ratify that I paid my money like everyone else. So I did win. I'm sure we'll sort it out. And we'll do something with that cash. I'll probably use it to buy some stuff from a media point of view or something like that to keep the social media output as good as it can be, rather than pocketing all the cash for myself. So delighted to win that, but I mean, I didn't expect that to happen. I wish I could have. I'm speechless. This is quite funny. So yeah, so I am the winner of the hidden team. We'll have We'll have plenty more through the close season for sure. So keep an eye out on social media for that. Just a few other bits and pieces about some news. Tell me about it, Charlie. definitely a bit embarrassed for running that there. But a few bits and pieces about news. Just to say that one of the things we want to let you know about is the planning is going to go in for next week. Is going to go in next week for the stands being built at Buffs Park. So that's a great step forward in terms of moving towards kind of the licensing and getting the stands all built. The work will hopefully continue as well in the building, the new clubhouse and the floodlights and all that kind of stuff as well. So it's exciting times for sure at Buffs Park, and we hope you'll be be along for that ride. So say once again, can't wait for football coming back. It's gotten to miss football right now. I'm sure everyone will agree with that. And hopefully just we stay safe, we stay at home, protect the NHS and all that. Good stuff that will hopefully get us back to watching football and doing our normal stuff soon. But until next week, I've been Ben Grant, and I'll see you next week for another Q&A. Cheers.